Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. So today we are gonna be doing a top 5 video on a question that we get asked a lot, and that is, what are your favorite Disney resorts? What's your favorite places to stay? So we both came up with our own list of our top 5 favorite Disney World resorts, and we're gonna share that with you today. So like I said, we both have our own list of 5, so we'll start at number 5 and work our way up to number 1. So what did you choose as your number 5 choice?
So I chose Wilderness Lodge, and this is one that I haven't stayed at yet, but it is on my bucket list to stay there. But we have been there before. We've gone there to just look around the lobby. I don't think we've eaten there.
I don't think so.
No, but I just really like the atmosphere in there. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Animal Kingdom Lodge. It has like that rustic, like cozy feel to it.
Yeah.
Plus it's also like right near Magic Kingdom, so it's in a good location too.
Yeah, Wilderness Lodge is a good choice. That is on my list, but it is not my number 5.
Okay.
My number 5 is Ole Key West. I worked at Ole Key West during my college program many years ago, and even if I didn't work there, I just love the whole atmosphere of it. It's got a really nice, relaxed vibe. It's very bright, everything is bright, it's very Florida, very Key West. I think the theming's awesome. It's got a really cool pool. You can walk to Disney Springs. It has a great restaurant in Olivia's, which is really, really good and has some of the best fried chicken you'll find on property.
Yeah.
So I went with Ole Key West as my number 5. I did kind of have a tough time choosing between Art of Animation and Ole Key West. Art of Animation is like my honorable mention.
Yeah, I would say for me too.
But I just had a hard time putting a value in the top 5 resorts. Although we love Art of Animation too, but my number 5 will be Ole Key West.
Okay, so number 4 for me is another one that I haven't stayed at yet. Matt has stayed there with his family, but I'm looking forward to maybe staying there in the future, and that's the Grand Floridian. And we've been there a million times. We've eaten there, we take the monorail there, we walk around there, shop there.
Yeah.
And it's just so beautiful. It's like the quintessential like Walt Disney World resort, I feel like. It's just so beautiful in there. If you ever get a chance to at least walk around, I highly suggest it. And I just hope to stay there one day.
Yeah, it has some good dining options too.
Yeah.
We've eaten at Narcoossee's in the past. It's been a while, but the last time we ate there was good. I think we've eaten there twice.
Yeah.
1900 Park Fair is one of my favorite character dining locations on all of Walt Disney World property. You get a good mix of characters, you get some rare ones there too, which is awesome. And it's one of the only places where you can meet the evil stepmother and the stepsisters from Cinderella, which is really cool. My number 4 is gonna be your number 5, and that is Wilderness Lodge.
Okay.
I also haven't stayed at Wilderness Lodge, but it is definitely the number 1 place that I haven't stayed at yet that I wanna stay at next, if that makes any sense. Just the theming is amazing. You walk in that lobby, it has those huge high ceilings, it has that nice warm cozy woods feel to it. It has some really good quick service dining options over at Geyser Point is really good. They have good burgers there. Just the whole ambiance of Wilderness Lodge, and some people say, oh, it's kind of out of the way a little bit. Like, it is close to Magic Kingdom, but it's tucked away, and I think that just adds to the whole vibe of it. Like, you truly feel like you're in the woods.
And you can also take a boat to Magic Kingdom from there too, which is a nice little option. Yeah.
So Wilderness Lodge is definitely on my list here at number 4, but it's number 1 in terms of places that I want to stay at in the future.
Me too. So number 3 for me is Beach Club, and I just love it there. It has one of the best pools on property. It has the sand on the bottom of the pool. I just love the ambience of that too. It's different from the other ones that I've mentioned previously, but it's just so like fresh and clean. Like, I don't know, what do you think? Because you've stayed there a lot with your parents growing up.
I love the Beach Club, and that is my parents' number 1 resort, especially my mom's. Beach Club's actually number 3 on my list as well.
Okay.
You had the 3, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so number 3 on my list as well, and it's just awesome. Like, the vibe of the Beach Club is really nice. Like, I like how it's got those light blues and the golds in the lobby. It's just, you walk in, it has a great smell, first of all. That's probably one of my favorite things about the entire resort is you just walk in and that lobby scent hits you, and it's great. But it's not a huge resort, which is nice. It does have like a cozy feel to it. You do have Yacht Club next door, which we've stayed at before, but between the two of them, I'll take Beach Club any day.
Yeah.
And it has a great pool.
Yeah.
The pool at Beach Club is just awesome.
Another thing is that this hotel is also a really good location because you can walk to Hollywood Studios and Epcot from there, and it's also very close to the boardwalk. So I really like the location of the Beach Club.
That's a big reason why it's number 3 on my list. Like the location is key. You can walk right through the International Gateway at Epcot, end up right over there, right by France. Like it's just a super convenient location. And for, you know, people like us who go to Epcot a lot, and that's a big focus of our trips, it's super easy to just get up and walk. And like you said, you can just walk right over to Studios too.
Yeah, it's very convenient.
Really nice. And it's near Jelly Rolls, which is another one of our favorite places. And at number 2 on my list is the Polynesian Village Resort. It was a tough decision to choose between my number 2 and my number 1, but the Polynesian is just fantastic. Like that is quintessential Disney. It's one of the oldest resorts on property. It's on the monorail line. You walk in, they give you a lei, and you just feel relaxed from the minute that you walk in. Yeah. It's just amazing. I love how they have the beach there where you can go out and watch Happily Ever After from the beach and just sitting in the sand.
And Dole Whips.
Awesome. And Dole Whips, exactly. But yeah.
But we have the same number 1 and number 2, just flip-flop.
Yeah.
So the Polynesian I had as number 1, and I agree with Matt. I just love the location of it. I love the atmosphere. It also feels very cozy and homey to me. And I love the restaurant options there.
Yes.
So Captain Cook's has some really great food options. That's their quick service over at the Polynesian. We also love Ohana.
Yep.
And then what's the other one? Oh, Kona Cafe.
Kona Cafe. How could you not forget it? How could you forget about Tonga Toast?
I know Tonga Toast, but also I love sushi too, and they have some good sushi there.
Yeah.
So I had Polynesian as my number 1. You had it as your number 2.
Yep.
Now my number 2 is your number 1, and that would be Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yes. I love Animal Kingdom Lodge. Had it as my number 1 choice. Stayed here a few times, and this is easily my favorite. Kidani Village specifically. Yeah. Just, you want to talk about warm and cozy when you walk in, like that to me is as warm and cozy as it gets. Yeah. Like the lobby is just absolutely beautiful, and they have the animals right there. Like even if you don't have a Savannah View room, there's a good chance you're gonna be able to see animals from there. Yeah. And even if you can't see them from your room, you just walk down right out through the lobby in the back. You can see all the animals. They have like a nighttime safari that you can do if you're a resort guest. So if you guys have never done that before, we recommend you check that out. There's just so much amazing theming at Animal Kingdom Lodge. Yeah. It's theming like to the utmost degree, in my opinion.
And Animal Kingdom Lodge has some very good restaurant options as well. We haven't eaten at Sanaa yet, but that's on my list. I definitely want to eat there. Everybody raves about it.
Yeah, we've been to Boma. Boma was really good.
I was going to say, Boma was really good when we ate
there.
There's
Jico as well. Yeah. So just really, really great dining options at this resort. I think the total package of Animal Kingdom Lodge, at least for me, puts it in that number 1 spot. You can't go wrong with the Polynesian because I feel like they're very similar in terms of like food quality, theming, value for your money. The only thing about Animal Kingdom Lodge is it's tucked away.
Well, and that's why I put that as my number 2. I really could say that Animal Kingdom and Polynesian are like interchangeable for me. The only reason I put Polynesian as number 1 is because it's on the monorail line and it's very convenient to get to some of the parks. But Animal Kingdom has the buses that could take you everywhere, so it's just as nice as the Polynesian.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So we want to hear from you guys. Let us know down in the comments below, what are some of your favorite Walt Disney World resorts? We'd love to hear what your opinions are. Maybe give us your top 5. Like I said, we haven't stayed everywhere yet. We've stayed at almost every one. There's still just a handful that we haven't been to yet. But we want to hear what your favorite Disney resorts are down below in the comments. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. We put out Disney videos all the time. And with that, we'll see you guys real soon.